Oliver, I would say A minus.
I was thinking A minus B plus.
Yeah.
Ed Oliver's a good pick. He's got to watch what he does and says. Getting in that fight with the coach over a fucking coat, like, come on. That's ridiculous. Anyways.
Hey, man. He goes to the beat of his own drum.
Apparently.
What you gotta do.
Yep. So, that brings us now...
Yeah. I like the tight end you guys got, too.
Which one?
I think Sweeney.
There's Knox and Sweeney. I think Knox he's decent. I like Sweeney.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that was a solid pick. I think Buffalo had a solid draft.
I like both New York's teams' draft a lot better than mine.
Yeah, I think Buffalo had a really solid offseason overall. That and their smart free agency moves. The AFC East is looking pretty competitive, other than Miami.
That's a good point. Now, time for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, thank God.
First round pick, I give them an A.
Couldn't screw it up.
They didn't mess it up. After that, give me 1 second. After that, Tristan Hill. I think Tristan Hill is going to be a great player for the Dallas Cowboys. They traded to get Quinn from Miami, who was just fire sale and giving everyone away. And they obviously just worked out a new deal with Tank Lawrence. So, Cowboys drafting Tristan Hill with their first pick their pick in the second round. I think it was a good pick. Fills a need. They need to continue to build on defense. After Tristan Hill, give me a second. Let's see. Who else did they get? Tristan Hill, obviously. Oh, Connor McGovern. He's going to be all right, I think. I hope. And I hate saying that because he's a Penn State guy. I hope. I hope he pans out. He's a center, so if we really think... Well, he can play guard or center. If we really think Travis Frederick's not going to be ready, maybe he steps in. But hopefully Travis Frederick is just available. Because that would be the best scenario. Cowboys drafted 2 running backs.
Interesting.
Yeah. They got the kid from Memphis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good
Not
player.
Henderson, the one that we should have gotten from Memphis if we really wanted someone that could compete. We got the backup.
Oh.
For those of you who may not know the name, but know that running back from Memphis was like putting up 260 yards a game, he's not the one the Cowboys drafted.
It's the other guy.
It's the other one. Back from the dead, Cowboys draft Michael Jackson.
Oh, that's nice. Playing football.
And then right after,
See a hologram so nobody can tackle him?
they stick with his teammate, shoeless Joe Jackson.
Oh.
So was Jerry drafting by names?
Apparently.
Hopefully.
It
I
sounds like
actually
it.
like the Michael Jackson pick. I heard he was pretty locked down in the ACC, but, you know. it was the ACC.
All right. Did you like that, Tony?
I didn't enjoy that. Thank you.
Do you know who the other running back that was taken by the Cowboys is, Tony?
No.
Good old Mike Weber from Ohio State.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. He spent a lot of time behind Ezekiel Elliott as it is. So, I mean, he's also a change of pace guy because he's good catching out of the backfield.
That's what I think it's going to be. They're going to use him the most. Line him and Ezekiel Elliott up in the backfield and then have him go into motion into the slot because they're going to need that with Cole Beasley not with the team anymore.
And Mike Weber can do that. I mean, he did that many a time at Ohio State under Haskins and before that. So that's not a terrible pick. I mean, especially if it's somebody that you know that Ezekiel Elliott's going to be comfortable with.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't see why the Cowboys are drafting 2 running backs in the draft.
That doesn't really make much sense to me. I'll give you that.
When last year, the running back they drafted in the 4th round didn't even make the team. And I think he's a better running back than both of them, and that was Bo Scarborough from Alabama.
Yeah, I don't know. Your team's picks are almost as baffling as my own.
I do like the Michael Jackson pick because Cowboys, lately their cornerback play has been pretty shitty. And you can't rely on Byron Jones to go between corner and safety. Eventually, he's going to have to stick to safety.
Right.
And the Cowboys haven't really had much luck with corners outside of Morris Claiborne for a little bit was okay. But
I think Jackson will be a solid corner in the NFL. He's got long arms, good for cover 2 sets, but if he's asked to cover a number 1 wideout, I think he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah. They drafted 2 defensive ends. Like I said, Shoeless Joe Jackson. And then they took a kid from Jelks from Oregon. Both, good-sized guys, but they're gonna have a hard time making the team with Quinn and Lawrence and Dorrance Armstrong is still on the team. So
Jelks will make the team.
What was that?
Don't you worry. I said Jelks will make the team. Don't you worry.
And he's got to go up against Shoeless Joe Jackson. And, those shoes weigh a lot. That could be the difference. And then
I got a great value in Jelks. I was flabbergasted that he fell that far. He needs to put on weight for the NFL, but I think he'll end up being a potential steal.
And the last pick, well, not the last pick because I went out of order, but the next pick is the 6th round safety Donovan Wilson from Texas A&M. He's not going to make the team.
He's a hitter. He doesn't really. I don't think he's very good in coverage.
Yeah, the only way that he makes the team is if he's on kickoff.
True, he could be with those hits. He could be a solid special teamer.
Yeah, but you've already got a safety in Dallas that hits hard and actually can cover in what's his name, Heath. So
true.
There's no need for a second. What the Cowboys really needed to do was shore up the defensive line.
That's what I'm surprised they didn't address.
Well, they did with Tristan Hill from UCF.
Hill, but I mean, they didn't take, even in the late rounds, they didn't take any flyers on anybody who they thought could slide in. I mean, this was the draft for that position. Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. They also didn't take a wide receiver.
Yeah, that was surprising too.
I
mean, even the Giants took a wide receiver.
Yeah, they did.
Well, as you said, they got Amari. That was their wide receiver pick.
Yeah, they got Amari. They've got Amari Cooper. All right. They've got Tavon Austin, who is like a slash, plays running back and wide receiver. They've got what's his name, Alan Hearns when he comes back. They have Randall Cobb.
I mean, obviously Amari was lights out for you guys last year. The other guys are no one too special, but you got like, you know, solid slot replacement for Beasley in Tavon, and so I don't think wideout's a huge need. Yeah, you could really use a second good to obviously great would be awesome wideout, but I wouldn't say that, you know, it's something they needed to really target this year.
So their 1 and 2 wide receivers. 1 is going to be Amari Cooper. 2 is going to be Michael Gallup. They're
Until Hearns comes back.
What was that?
Until Hearns comes back, I assume.
Well, I think Hearns is going to be the number 3, and then they're going to use Cobb in the slot, maybe?
You got Randall Cobb, some assembly required.
But
yeah, I didn't really understand the Cobb pickup. I mean, I guess you're just kicking the tires to see if there's anything on those still.
Well, I mean, no, he's still going to be effective. He's still going to draw, you know, solid coverage. He'll be fine. Then at tight end, we got Jason Witten back. I mean,
yay!
No, I was really liking Blake Jarwin last year. I think he's going to step up again this year, and he's going to be a good tight end. I think he's going to be very solid for the Cowboys. But honestly, if I had to, you know, say who I wanted the Cowboys to draft with late pick, I wanted Paris Campbell. I really did.
Paris Campbell. Like, that pick would have made more sense than
Mike Weber.
Like, especially if that's what you want to use him for. Like, it would have made so much more sense.
Right?
Because Parrish is more of a wide receiving...
He's a burner. He's so fast.
Yeah. Well, that's his gimmick. I mean, he's quick, and then if you can get him in open field, he's just going to juke people. I mean, that's what happened. Paris Campbell is what allowed Haskins to lead Ohio State back against Penn State earlier this year.
Yeah.
Because he would get those, like, circus catch, but then once he's in open field, he's gone.
He had the screen that went 75 yards for the touchdown to tie it.
Yeah, and then he was open across the middle to be able to set up the drive that ended up winning it.
Yeah. Honestly, if they'd gotten Paris Campbell, that would have been one of the most dangerous wide receiving cores in the NFL. Because you have the freak athlete in Amari Cooper, who can run routes, he can run through you, he can run around you. He is a great wide receiver. Then you've got big body Michael Gallup, who goes up and makes the catches, who will out-physical you. And then you got Paris Campbell, who's just going to run so fast around you that your head's going to spin. He's like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
You know they're making a movie?
Yes!
I
was going to say, bad comparison right now after I saw that trailer. The only reason I'm interested in that movie is Jim Carrey.
Oh, God. I'm not interested.
I'm surprised Jim Carrey's doing it, because Jim Carrey doesn't do many movies anymore.
Yeah, no, he's more on the behind-the-camera type stuff now.
Yeah, but I mean, like for him to join it, like, he must have thought that, like, I don't know, the script was hilarious.
I'm guessing he got super high. He was like, you know what would be great right now?
Sonic the Hedgehog
Sonic
movie.
the Hedgehog movie. Fuck Pikachu.
Maybe he just misses playing a villain. He hasn't really played a villain type very often.
Fuck Pikachu. Let's make a Sonic movie.
I mean, that's true. He hasn't. You're absolutely right. That's not his
To be fair, I actually do think the Detective Pikachu movie might actually be pretty solid.
I'm not going to watch it.
I'll watch it when it's free, but I actually think it's probably going to be funnier than I expected.
Well, because Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that helps.
I wish it was PG-13 or R. That's the only thing. But obviously they're not gonna, because, you know, kids are into Pokemon. But for those of us that, you know, also grew up on Pokemon that are now adults, it would have been hilarious for Ryan Reynolds to play like a salty Detective Pikachu and just like curses and like in the trailer he's like, all I hear from me is Pika Pika, and he says something to like a hot girl, and she's like, oh, Pika Pika to you too, little buddy. He could have said something like so dirty right there, but of course it's not going to happen because it's a different movie.
Yeah. Anyways, so Cowboys didn't have a first round draft pick, so I'm going to have to say no grade for that, which is a cop out move, but what am I supposed to do? They didn't have a pick.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
kind
Grade
of is what it is
grade
at
the
that point.
trade.
The trade?